Dink and Bald Crew. So they've been the teams to watch today. They've been playing pretty well. Maps, we've got Inferno, Mirage, and Cobble are the 3 maps today. The other map going on, Hype versus 1UP. They're playing Season, Dust 2, and Cache. So we're going to be watching the semi-final today. We're going to have some great games. They're almost ready to go. One of the players just dropped out of the lobby there. So hopefully they'll be ready to go soon. I'm going to be casting with Cam very shortly from Commando from Sea Wizards. He'll be joining me very shortly. But we're going to go into game very soon to see how these guys go. The other match, of course, already started, and I think it was about 4-0 to one of the teams, but I can't quite remember who it was. So we'll be going into game very shortly. We're just waiting on one of the Bald Crew boys, and we'll see how this goes very shortly when they get into it. These guys have played outstandingly all day. Bald Crew going 1 win and actually 2 draws, so they managed to scrape through into the finals. Of course, in the other one, it was, I can't quite remember, Dink. They won 2 and drew 1. So they just got in seed 1 based on round differential, but I think Bald Crew had the round differential on them to take the seed onto this one. So we got Bald Crew, Dink, and then Hype versus 1UP. And they'll be playing at the same time. And then we'll go into the grand final later on, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. Probably about 6. And we'll be ready for that one then. These guys are almost ready to go. Elim has just joined back in the server now. I'm joined with Cam. How are you going, man?
Yeah, not too bad. Again, same as last time.
Yeah,
got knocked
the
out of
finals
groups.
casting crew.
So yeah, back with you.
Yeah.
Cast desk.
So we'll be good to go.
Better.
Someone's just got a bit of mic issues in game, so we're just waiting for them to get ready. But these teams have played absolutely outstanding all day. Mont playing very, very well, of course. Dink having great performance by Jim Niso and JKS. Bigfoot actually went really ham in the last game that he played on Cache. And it was really, really exciting stuff to see. They were winning about 15-12, and they ended up drawing 15 all.
So Bigfoot is playing for Dink?
Yes.
Okay. So he was, last when he was with Hype.
They were Hype, yeah. Right. He played really, really well. He, pretty close to 30 bomb, I think. And doing that over, JKS is pretty good.
It's awesome.
So they play really well. But it'll be interesting to see how these teams go in the semi-finals, because they've been playing pretty evenly all day. Every time that we've had the two best teams come and clash, it's pretty much always been a draw.
Yeah, that's I did say this off mic that both semis actually going to be really close, because when you compare it to the last LAN, it's 4 teams who are on peak match.
Yeah.
Player for player, it's going to be so close.
Yep. I'd say Bald Crew probably aren't quite on the same form they were at last time, but they're still pretty good.
What were their scores in the groups? Do you remember?
Not quite sure, but I know they won 1 and then they drew 2, so 15-15.
Oh, wow.
Obviously for the 2 draws.
Jeez.
But the first map, I think they won. They won pretty convincingly.
So are Bald Crew the second seed from Group 1? First seed?
They are, but I think they're the seed 1 for this game, because they had still a better round differential or something. Not quite sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong with that. But they were definitely second seed from Group A.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
And Dink was Group A, Group B, position A.
Sure.
So interesting.
So
what
do we know
happened?
what's going on while they're pausing?
Mic issues
Still?
for Elim, I think it was. But
I think they're live.
going live. Have we had a knife round already? No. Okay. So we're looking to get into this one straight away. They are running at each other. A couple of grenades coming out, so not quite sure what's going on. They're stabbing at each other, though, and it's pretty convincingly taken by Bald Crew at this stage. They are chasing Goober down, though. He's not anything. JKS coming from behind. Finds one. Does go down, though, so it's up to Goomba in the 1v2 to try and save this knife round. And side selection, they'd be looking to swap back to CT now?
Yeah, for sure. You'd want CT. As good as Bald Crew are aggressive on CT side, they're going to want the CT, yeah.
Yep, so CT going to come out for Bald Crew, and we will be waiting to see when they start up real soon. Apparently something's not working with the swaps, but
he doesn't realise he needs to stay on the match, but then, yeah.
Yep, so
once Warm was live, you can't actually swap teams. That's why.
Okay, so we're waiting to start it again real soon. But yeah, so CT side now to Bald Crew.
Yep.
That's got to be what they're looking for coming in the second seed.
Most definitely. no matter how strong you are in teams, like I said, you're going to want to start on that CT side where you can. It's much more easy to grind out rounds. It's hard to buy, but once you do get that momentum going for you, you can just keep buying, and keep pushing the T's back.
Yep, definitely.
So, and obviously, everyone considers Inferno. It's been going back and forth, actually. It started off very balanced at the start of the year, but then now people are still considering it back to CT side when you see teams like Envy and Fnatic getting 12-3 rounds against, like, you know, third place, fourth place teams in the world, like NiP and TSM and Virtus Pro and all these teams. So I still think it's a CT sided map, but because these are both sort of mixed teams, I reckon it's going to be more even.
Yeah, it still shows that if you do have a strong T side on this map, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I think we saw it was, I think NIP have a really strong T side on
Yeah,
this map.
NiP predominantly have good T sides on Inferno.
Yep.
They
It's a very European map at the moment. They love to play it. And we're going to see this pistol round starting up pretty soon. It's going to be a bit of a B rush coming in. A banana
back already, I think.
for Dink. They're going to come back, try and push back to that mid. They've got about 5 members in here, at least 4. And now they're going back to banana. They're just going back and forth, trying to find that opening.
Have a look at how little slow the rotate is.
It's a very slow. They've still got 3 members at A. And this is going to be a good push on here. But are they going to go back again? This is absolutely mental stuff coming out from Dink on this one. They're going back to A. But there's only 50 seconds left on the round.
I wonder if they even know what they're doing. They're just grouping up.
Surely
They
they're
should
just
be
having
going
a
up
bit of a
Dink now.
laugh at this stage. They're going to walk into Nerox. Doesn't take any nonsense going on. It just headshots the guy instantly as he walks around the corner. So great start by them. Dink's Bigfoot actually finds one.
And the bomb is sort of in mid. Not quite sure where he wants to go. He's going to commit up now.
About bomb there. Elium actually finds one. Nerox finds 2, 3. Mungo also finds JKS with that CZ. And a really clean round.
I just think Dink a bit in two worlds in the same mindset. They wanted to go A, they wanted to go B, they wanted to fake it at the start, but they couldn't determine. Like, they got blocked off at B really well with those smokes. I'm not quite sure who's playing there, but they did well to actually block them off from B, and then on A, it's really difficult to actually take the side. It's got no picks early rounds. Yeah, so we got a bit of a half buy coming in for Dink. We're looking to try and recapture some of that rotation magic that they just had in that first round, but a bit of smoke's going to come off here. Actually, Mungo has a Swag 7 in his possession, a couple of SMGs on the board, but they are ready to hold off any push that Dink tries onto this banana. But they are still here. The bomb is still in banana, but they are trying to back off this one now. Will they go for the push onto here is yet to be seen. Actually, it looks like they're sort of starting to sneak in. It looks like Bigfoot is not coming with them. He's staying on the other side of the map. But the rest of the team definitely coming in. We'll be able to see if he makes a pick or not. But they are about to find each other very, very shortly. Mungo's taking down one. Can he find a second? He does. The Swag 7 working wonders. He tags another. Back to the CZ. The reload. He's going to actually charge through, but here comes the SMGs. But actually, Goombra and Gymniso take down one apiece to even things back out a little bit. Nerox finding from behind, but it's going to be Elium walking through. Can he find the bomb planting? Doesn't. The bomb does go down. They're going to trade 1 for 1. SMG spray.
Yeah, Goomba actually going to find one. He's got the Tech 9 out. Can he find another? He goes down, and that's going to be the defuse coming out. So a nice little push, but, you know, successfully taken down by the CTs.
So they actually, it wasn't like a half buy, they force bought. So if you look at their money, they actually used all of their money. So now they've got what they can't actually buy. Even though they got the bomb down, and it's now 3rd round, they can't actually buy because they bought too much on last round. It'd be interesting to see if they try and keep pushing it. Like a lot of teams like Envy have been doing that. So they're not doing it. They're just going to go for small pistols. They're going to go for Tech 9s, PD50s. Yeah, Tech 9s and PD50s. So they're looking for a buy next round, but to be honest, they didn't actually do enough that last round. They got the bomb down, but if they would have built like the whole the post plant and actually drop all the other CT weapons, it would have been much better. Yep.
So we got a couple of M4s across the board. Still the Swag 7 and the SMG for Mon. Going to hang over at the B site still. One of them getting tagged. JKS. A bit of tag on someone, but you can quite find it. He actually got tagged down to 95, so it was like the slightest damage. But Mungo is still in this position, has his Swag 7 at the ready, if anyone wants to come through. But Elium did find Gymniso in that mid. Someone tried to push through the smoke. Looks like Spikes was up on top of that box. It's on top of the roof, sorry, of Boiler. You see a bit of a spray coming down from Gomez. Can he find anyone from behind? Wasn't quite to be, and it looks like Dink are a little bit trapped now. They're just sort of stuck in the mid, waiting. Spikes goes for the duel, and he finds Gomez. Gomez only having that Tech 9. He couldn't, Tech 9, couldn't find a headshot, unfortunately, so he won't be able to do anything with that one, but did tag Spikes pretty low. So JKS going to come through. He's got that Tech 9. Looking to do some damage with it. No armor on their side. It definitely makes things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, even though people consider the M4 to be an inferior weapon, can do anything against non-armored opponents.
Yep. Spikes takes down one. Nero found one as well. Goomba goes down to Nerox, and that is a pretty much clean ace. So 3 rounds on the board for Ball Crew.
No CT died that round. So they've got those 3 M4s that they saved. I think it was Mont that switched out SMG for an M4 now. And the Max 7 just kept the Mungo.
Swag 7 not going down after all these rounds. It's been pretty good for Dink, but this is the first like full buy round that they're going for. Grenades and armors across the board, all AKs at this stage. Which is what some teams tend to do. They never bother with the AWP on the T side for Inferno. They just sort of, they don't really need it.
It's very split, the meta on Inferno with AWP. Like, you can have players like Kenny S who can just like pick up AWP picks on such a tight map.
Oh, they're going for the duel, but
JKS still got that shot. He was in such a disadvantaged position. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, so with AWPs, it's very difficult to actually get picks in the open because the map's got such tight choke points. But people who can just move around with the AWP really fluidly, like Kenny S, like JW, like Guardian, they still pick it up on occasion.
Yeah, so we are still looking to see how this comes in, as Dink have the numbers advantage, 4v3 at this stage, and they are going for this 3-stack onto B, whereas there's only one CT defending, which is Mont. Does have the M4. Not many bullets in that clip, but it's not enough. Enough so far, I mean, but actually goes down. Jim Niso finding that AK spray just when they needed it. The headshot coming through, but not enough to defend. It's spraying through the smoke. Goom was actually going to come on the rotate here, and he could find a number of them from behind. As Nerox is standing down, he actually just gets the spray. He looked like he missed the first couple, but sort of picked it up. It's actually Mungo trying to save this one, as he's got the 1v2. Bomb is down.
He does have a kit as well.
Yeah, so it's up to him, but he might get shot in the side here if the other person's in position. He's got to find one of them, but he doesn't quite get enough, and there comes Goomba up from that side and just takes him out.
Yeah, it was really well done by Dink. They took their time. Goomba actually kept both CT, the last 2 CTs who were sitting on A, there for so long that Mont was just stuck on B side by himself. He didn't have a rotate while 4, or 3 rather, Ts came at him.
Yeah, so that is the first round of Dink. They got their first full buy round, and it paid off for them eventually. It was just that unfortunate pistol start that you always seem to get bogged down on. So
that's right, yeah.
You're going to see a pretty big buy coming out for CT. They've, I guess, like one of them half force buys. They've got like, M4s, but only half armors, and one of them has a 5.7. So Mont looking to hold this one with his 5.7.
He's got some support, so
he does have a couple of smokes as well, which they've just been smoking it off as soon as the other one expires, which just keeps Dink in his place.
Yeah, that's right. And they don't actually. So that's the last smoke they have actually. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh well, the T's are going back to mid anyway.
Yep, I think I got one more smoke on Spikes, but yeah, wrong side.
Spikes is in pit, I think. Yep.
So we're looking to see if they can try and get into this A side. They're coming through mid and old mid at the same time. Well, I'm going to send one into apartments probably, but actually he's falling back just a little bit. As he tries to see this, Gomez is actually still here. He's going to find 2 if he decides to go for it. It looks like he's just running away, actually.
He's
probably
just
the smart decision. Or he might try and hold that position. He actually goes down. Mungo picks that one up. Got rid of the Swag 7 after that death. Decided not to go back for it. Of course, why would you? Spikes in a good position here. Does find Bigfoot. Can he find another with the spray? Not quite. We see if they can find another one when they walk in. Actually, Goomba's tagged pretty low, down to 6. And does go down to Nerox. But JKS has found Nerox, but Elim is coming from the other side. He's actually in sight now. Just needs to peek up over, finds him, and that is a comeback win for Ball Crew.
That was really good. So now they've reset the money on the T side. So They're not 3,000, 1,800. They have no money to buy. The one that was really good about that last round, actually, I'm not sure if we weren't actually on camera with that, but Mungo, he actually pushed to get intel on Nana. If he hadn't done that, no way would he never been able to rotate his CT player back so quickly.
Yep.
So that was really good. He timed that pretty much perfectly.
Yep, so we're seeing a bit of a mid push coming in for Dink again. They'll be looking to try and get into one of these sides. JKS got to pick around the corner. Does he have enough with the Tech 9? Just tagged a little bit. Of course, this is the Tech 9 eco, but gets sprayed down. The flames coming through if the shots weren't successful. And here comes that smoke again, but there is 3 members here.
Look at it.
He's going through. Oh, this is risky. He's getting reported. Actually, Nizo just runs through, and they're all running through, and Mont's just going to spray them all down with the AK. So, bold play from Dink, but not quite going to pay off, and they're still going to go for this. Could Mont get any more? A little flashback here. It's only Mungo pushing through. Finds 1, finds 2, and that's that round easy as you like.
That was an interesting play from them. They went for a risky play. They knew the T's at that point didn't have weaponry, so why not?
Yep.
It's good though. So I think they kept like 4 guns that round as well. Was
yeah,
it all 5?
All of them, yeah.
They kept all 5.
I think Mungo was down to 6 HP but stayed alive. So
yeah, that's really good. So it's going to start building that CT economy. As we were talking about beforehand, they should just start building rounds and rounds from here.
So Tech 9 armor buy again for Dink. They've gone Tech 9's 2 rounds in a row. Not deciding to go for just an eco and
Did they buy? I don't think they bought armor last round.
No, they didn't buy armor.
Yeah.
They just bought Tech 9s.
Yeah. So investing a little bit more. They might actually go for orbs.
Lim's ready though. He finds one when Nero finds the other from Boiler. Looks like there's going to be an incendiary coming through. Not a bad little position. And they're all going down. JKS the only one to pick up anyone at this stage. Smoke going to come through, try and block off that pit, but he does go down in the process, and they all fall, leaving only Nerox dead.
So yeah, I sort of cut into that last round a little bit. I think they might go for a... Actually, they don't really have that much money, to be honest. Like, they have it. Goomba can actually afford one, but whether he wants to go for it, he might be thinking about it. No. So there's 5 AKs, all rifles on the map, in fact.
No orbs anywhere to be seen on Inferno so far.
In most cases, you'll find CT teams will only pick it up either if they have a distinct AWPer or if they know the Ts are AWPing. So they know they're not, so that's pretty sure that's why they're not doing it.
Yep, what we got? JKS getting onto site. Gets a little bit of tag onto Elim. Elim's been holding that position every time. A good grenade as well.
Huge grenade.
Good spray back. Onto Nerox, and actually Jim Niso finds him. So this is good entries for the Ts. Actually got him pushing very aggressive through the smoke. And this guy, Spikes, has got the first CT kill of the round, but Gomez just walks out the doors and smacks him down. Only Mungo left alive, and he goes down.
Yep.
And a really good T round there.
That was a very reckless round by Mons. He just gave up all Nana then by just pushing through a smoke. I mean, his teammates had died on the other side, so he needed to do something. But I think the better play then would have been to either wait for the smoke to fade, flash himself through it, or automatically rotate straight back through CT spawn. But whatever, they have money to rebuy. It's going to be another gun round.
Yeah, definitely.
And look at that. Elim.
Elim's picked up that AWP. The first that we've seen so far. Will it make use? He actually got flashed out. He's pretty close to getting a shot, but not quite enough. Bit of a random grenade there. JKS gets tagged down with a grenade in return. And Bigfoot actually found Mungo already, so another good start to the round here for Dink. We'll try and get on to this one. The two sides looking, starting to come together just a little bit. We'll see if they can string more than one round together. They are looking to come back to Banana again. It's going to be Gomez getting into that position first, but there's no one sort of pushing aggressively this time for the CTs. Ball crew looking to sort of just stay on site and wait for a couple to come in. Elim going to sit on spools with that orb. And that could be pretty nasty if they decide to push in, because they're sending all 5 members this way, and they're going to smoke them in. That actually misses that orb. Yeah. That was just not a very big flick. But good grenade takes out Bigfoot, so finds one, but does get smoked off. And that is going to definitely affect the chance of the orb here. But Mont is here. Can he find any more? He just misses that second spray, but did take down 2. But Spikes has rotated, and he's got in behind to take down Goomba. So JKS, last man standing, has to take on 3, including an orb. Oh, that is a great play by him. The grenade and the AK working in unison. He's got to get the bomb down very quickly, though. Is he going to do it in the open? I don't know. He's only on 5 HP, though, so it's pretty unlikely that he's going to be able to do anything. The flash comes in. Bomb actually goes down.
He managed to get it. It's good.
Save something for there.
That smoke was about to fade, so he had no choice. He was completely open to construction or the coils area, so he had to do something. And didn't have much. Like in a 2v1, the ideal thing to do is to limit it to 2 1v1s, and even if you get that first pick, then go for the plant. He had like 20 seconds or something on the round, so he had no time to even do that if he wanted to.
Yeah, and so actually they went round and they re-picked up Elim's AWP that he dropped, so they got that back for this round. They're going to throw it on his hands again. Dink 2-7 now. So actually Dink coming out #1 seed for the Group B. Actually struggling pretty early against this 2nd seed from Group A. So, you know, what that says about Hype Gaming later in the day, we'll have to see.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting matchup if we do see them.
I think, what's the other team that's in it?
One Up.
They've looked really good as well, actually.
Yeah. I think they, what was it, like 7 rounds in total they lost in the groups? Oh, 7 in 2 matches and then
9
15.
in 2 matches.
Was it 9?
Yeah, they went 16... Oh,
Five?
sorry, 16-5, yeah, sorry,
16-2,
7,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, my bad, I thought it was 16-7.
Yeah,
but
but
no,
still,
it was
it's an
16-5.
amazing, like, shows how far
And then
above
they
those 2 teams are.
Drew that last one, yeah.
Yeah.
So, they've played well all day. Like, there's been a 30 bomb almost on every map so far, just by someone. So, we are seeing another bananas push here from Dink. It hasn't worked too well.
Spike sort of knows, so he's fallen back at jungle. He's getting ready to rotate. They still have Goomba on the lurk as well, so he might try and keep those 2 CTs on A side.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an entry coming in now, but Mont has his position yet again. Looks like there's a bit of a smoke. Bigfoot actually finds Spikes. Mungo takes down Gomez. Mont is ready though, gets that spray on, but Bigfoot has found his
got
way
no
behind.
idea.
Doesn't have a clue. And not bad here for the T's. Dink looking to
Goomba
get
missed
two.
the CT!
He missed him.
And the
but he had
AWP
an
shot
AWP.
missed.
They went for the long AWP shot, but
Okay, what is
not
going on?
enough. Nerox. Can he find it? Surely not. Hiding behind that fountain must be made of something pretty solid. It's going to be the 1v1 though. They sort of know it's going to happen for sure. That's a long grenade. He was in close, but he misses the shot.
That was a funny post-plant play then. Goomba on such a massive lurk. Not only did he miss the CT out well, he was getting lurked himself. It's a strange play. Hey, it worked out. Look, they managed to... The CTs managed to actually use that really late player to win the round, so... All for them.
Clutch 1v1 going in their favour.
Yep.
Save that round.
T's can look to force, but I think they're just going for pistols.
We're going to get a 1 dig on the board.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
I saw Bigfoot deathmatching with his Deagle, so it's good to see him try it out.
Yeah, I think there was one round. Can't remember if it was... I think these guys, they went all Beagles one of the last rounds.
JKF doesn't even care.
Oh, Jesus. He just runs in there.
Was Spike's flash then?
And, wow, quick
What a
spray
clean.
down. That was a really quick round.
Yeah.
And
Look at
losing
that.
one.
Everyone's just giving Spikes the eco frags. Look at him. It's on 11 and 5.
Yeah.
Even Nerox 13 and 5.
Not much success on the board for Dink at this stage. I think JKS struggling a little bit, only on 6 and 10.
Yeah, so if you
Gomez
compare
on
it to
1
the
and 10.
groups, comparing it to the groups, JKS could just run wherever he wanted. There was no one that could match up to his aim in the first 2 matches. But now, you actually see he's being outclassed a little bit.
How hard was this team to come up against?
I think JKS dropped 29 and the next highest scored about 10.
Oh.
So you can sort of imagine the skill difference there between the players.
Yeah.
It's alright though.
It's good stuff. I mean, JKS is a very good player. Everyone knows that, but it's not all coming together. I mean, they did have a good game against 1UP though. I thought 1UP was going to take it, but you know, it was a good play by them, and they came out #1 seed. So
Goomba, this is the spray down.
yeah, that's pretty ordinary spray there. Spike's actually going to find a bit of damage there, but he is only on 5 HP. Pretty unfortunate for him. Trying to save this one. It is still a 5v4 for the CTs, but it's almost 4v4. You can always do damage with 5 HP though. You're never totally out of it. It's going to be JKS trying to find a pick in there, but doesn't quite. Actually does find Elim. And good hold in sight there, but this is a bit of a run-in from the T's. Only 2 CTs left alive. You certainly know where one of them's coming from. One walks out of library. Incendiary going to come in. Bit of the wrong side though. Bit of a spray coming through. Mungo going to come in from the other side. Will they hear him coming? Probably not. Jumps up top, finds one. Can he find the second? Spray is good, and they defuse.
Yeah, I thought when he jumped up here, he actually saw, who was that, Bigfoot over the box. But I think the Molotov smoke was actually covering him, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of spray coming out that round from everyone. There's no clean taps coming through. A lot of bullets fired.
You'll actually find a lot of pros prefer the spray. Like if because it's a known quantity, you can actually practice the spray control. So if you can practice that level, then you can just spray, and it would be like tapping. Why even tap when spraying is just constantly shooting and aiming wherever the hell you want?
Yep, exactly right. Got much more of a chance. Figure that one out. Lots of AK spray coming down across the board. Actually, an AK for the CTs as well. Mungo picking one of them up from last round. So that'll be good for them to try and use that one. Still no frags yet in this round so far. A minute 10 left on the clock.
That was a team flash there. Goomba wouldn't be too happy about that.
He's trying to get out into Boiler actually, but
I wonder if the CTs here on B are going to realise quickly enough. If you have a look, all Ts are on the A side.
yeah, there's been no information given as of yet. The late smoke comes through into that apartments. It's probably enough to slow them down just that little bit, but they now know that there are people coming. The rotate has to come through soon, surely. But actually, they don't even need it because they just take them all down. Literally only one member down so far, and this has been a really bad try and force in from Dink. Trying to go for the last one. Actually, Elim finds it. So, they were 5v3. They got smoked.
Yeah, well, if you look at Spikes, he actually did really well. That was a T smoke that landed between the truck and Dirty Secret. And he managed to find like a spot just above the smoke to the rural left of it. And he actually took down and played through that. That was pretty good because it slowed down the actual push straight to Diggity. So good on him. Playing around those smokes, it's a good talent to have.
Yeah, Elim was very accurate in that one. Got a nailed frag. Good stuff from Ball Crew. They're actually running away with this because they actually looked pretty shaky in the early, the first couple of games. Like Mont even had a pretty rough game on Dust 2 against, I think it was Yestad.
Nerox. Oh!
Nerox getting into that weird position. Still taking him down, didn't have his gun out.
He needs his teammate to help him, but his teammate smoked up.
Jim Niso actually takes down 2. And Mungo,
see Mont already
HP.
rotating.
Mont has a Zeus, knowing that's close to the last round. If he gets a kill with that.
Mungo is just no man's land right now.
He doesn't want to peek this at all. I don't know if he's hoping for them to like walk
one
past
stray
him.
bullet, one.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's exactly what happens. Like he tagged the guy for what? I actually tagged him for a couple. Rockford was already tagged, but now he's down to 3. He almost had the kill.
So Mont's actually put a Molotov down at Banana. It's going to block 2 players in.
Ooh.
Gomez managed to pick him up though.
Only
Elim
one
lost
man left.
live, yeah.
Elim is actually going for this.
He has a ton of money. He's got nothing to lose to go for it. So,
Yep.
well, actually not that much, because he's been buying those orbs, I guess. But so 2 players actually can't buy, but they'll probably get drops. Looks like it. And we'll see another buy around here. It's last round. Obviously they want to buy, so.
Makes that stuff out.
And Spikes goes opts for the Deagle.
The one
Let's see if he can show up Bigfoot with that gun. We should just go Spike scam the whole round. See if he can get a
See if
Deagle.
he can get a Deagle.
He's not doing anything, I can't do that.
So let's see. It's not a bad grenade coming through. Just didn't exploded just a bit too soon. Premature grenade. Flashed hits both. Not really going to do much with that one. They decided to flow in there. They're sending 2 into the banana. Pretty deep. Probably that for a bit of a boost. Yeah, they've gone off that. But they're still sort of just waiting. It's like just spraying down.
Yeah, they want to make sure that the re-smoke goes up as soon as possible so they can get it under control. It does look like it's going to happen. I think they've used both their smokes. They've only got Molotovs left on the CT side.
I think they realised this, the Dink, because they're sort of starting to push through. The Molotov came through.
Still a Goomba lurking as well. But majority of the team, is coming up now.
Yeah, even JKS rotating across. They have to get into sight very quickly. Jim Niso walking in now. They should know that they're coming, and Rockford picks up 1. Mont is in this spot again. They know where he is, though. He's spraying.
Oh, that's spray control.
All 3, finds 4. That is huge. They had the
Stop
numbers.
it, Mont. Stop it.
He's looked pretty shaky this game so far, but that is huge.
Who cares about shaky rounds when your team's catching up for you and you can do that? Like,
that is unreal stuff. Goomba has to go in here too. Actually,
10
finds Mon
seconds.
went for the ace.
He can't do anything really.
No. Goes down, so 12-3. Great half for Ball Crew.
That's going to be awesome for the whole Ball Crew team because not only like do they win enough rounds to still not really need to win the T-pistol, but a round like that where one player just goes ham is going to lift up the team so much for this pistol round. They're just going to have so much confidence going into this.
Demoralising the other team, pumping
Exactly.
up your team.
That's it.
Oh, man.
That's what CS is about.
That spray. Because he's actually been, deviating between that front sight and that just the slight one back from that second.
Yeah, so he does well to, like,
yeah.
he doesn't actually play the aggressive line. He sits on a passive line and forces players to run into him where he can just pick them off.
Yep.
He's done really well.
Yeah, and they've been looking pretty effective on this. And they're going to go for a bit of an apartments push here. Throwing a couple of decoys in that mid, and they're all going to run forward. Bigfoot does find one before he goes down. Elim's still here. Jim Niso doesn't find any. Elim's already had 2 spikes looking good as well. Gomez not going to find anyone with that USPS. As they get the bomb down, only the Vox boys left alive. The Dink. Gomez actually goes down, so great T round here.
JKS doesn't really want to give up another $300 for his kill, so he's probably just going to run away.
No, you get to keep all those grenades as well.
Oh, yep, he's got a Molotov. That's a good $600 in his pocket for next round.
So we'll be seeing this round end very, very shortly. And can JKS find him? He needs to get the frag on this if he can. He does. So a little bit of money coming through for JKS there. Holds his own. And now it's a bit of trouble for Dink.
Yeah, I mean, 12-3 was always going to be trouble for them.
Yeah.
They did need to win their pistol for themselves, but they weren't able to.
So 13-3 for Dink. It is looking very bad in this best-of-3 semi-finals here. I probably expected this game to be a little bit close, considering how both teams have played so far.
Yeah, no, exactly. I said the exact same thing. I thought it would be a really close first half. But, yeah, just Ball Crew run away with it now.
Yeah, Goomba actually finding the first kill there. So, good eco so far for Dink, but they have to do more than that.
Bigfoot's also picked up that SMG. It's not really going to be too much worth against head-armored opponents, but can do something. Looks like the T's are going to hit B anyway. And Gomez isn't sure what to do. He might... No, he's heard the grenade now. He's going to move in.
They definitely know something's going on, and they're going to have to play...
He saw the shadow. You should call that.
Goes down. Mungo does find one with his his
JKS,
SMG,
yeah.
JKS at the back of sight. Going to go for that hot flash. Goes down. Nerox finding his way into sight there. Going for the spray. Elim finds one. Jim Niso finds one with the pistol. So it is a 2v2. And the bomb is down. So this is actually looking good. Good eco so far for Dink. They are looking to get this one back. Only Elim last alive. And he doesn't have much time to try and plant the bomb. He's going to go for a bit of a flank on here. He's very aggressive. They're going to work. Oh, he missed it.
Doesn't
How
matter.
did
He
miss that?
was in 2 minds there. He didn't actually want to kill the opponent at first, but when he realized like he had no,
He's going to get this down though.
yeah, he would 100% get this down. And these 2 Ts, they might even CTs.
That's rough.
They are not even gonna. Huh. Okay. I mean, he didn't have time to fake it. Like,
No. I guess maybe they thought he might hide around a corner and spray him down as they walk through, but you just split up. Take as best you can.
so Bigfoot's already on site.
This is going to be a big round for Elim if he can hold this one. Surely
Really
they can get the defuse while he's defending. Oh my god, it's brilliant.
He didn't have a kit, so
That is huge.
he had no chance of it. Pick up the AK, go save it. Never mind. He probably wouldn't have been able to get that far back
That
in
is a
carpet. He
huge
didn't have
round
head
for Ball
armor,
Crew.
so. No, they did really well to bring it back. I mean, it was pretty composed of him to pick up the bomb in a 2v1 and still manage to rotate through city spawns plan of the day. It would have been difficult. That was another one of those situations where you don't want to just plant when you have 2 opponents facing you. You sort of want to try and limit it. So first off, what he did was he pushed main to try and split the two players to go 1v1, 1v1. But instead, he found a gap and managed to get CT to plan of the day.
Yeah, so actually great stuff coming through for a couple of these guys. They're going to go back for the B push. It's just much more aggressive this time. They're just going in and just spraying it. No smokes or grenades coming through. They got a couple of smokes to help them get in, but very, very aggressive stuff. Actually, Jim Niso's still only on the 5.7. No actual rifle coming out for him at this stage.
He's sportless. Last, like, he's going to do full spot. He's got no money. He's got $300 left. So it's not much more he can afford.
They really need to go for this one. This is the absolute must-win for Dink, because they are getting crushed in this first map. I'm not quite sure what the picks were. I think this is actually Bald Crew's choice, so they'll get their chance next round on Mirage. And we'll see how it goes.
I can't actually remember from the last leg if Bald Crew were the ones who kept choosing the Inferno matches, but they did play a couple, so it wouldn't surprise me.
They definitely look good on it.
They've got players all over the map. They just want to suss out if there's any stacks or anything going on. They don't want to run into opponents with lesser weapons.
Yeah, I think Bald Crew is one of the best, just by aiming teams in this tournament. Just like their rifling is absolutely, their aim is on point most of the time. Some questionable decisions at times, but it's working for them this game. They are absolutely dominating it as Gomez comes around, finds one, but does go down. So only 2 members left alive for the T side here.
It's 10 seconds left and the bomb's down.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. This is going to be a round for Dink as they try and get in. It's only Mont running in. They can certainly hear him though. Sprayed down, so Dink finally finds a round after all that time. But it's not going to be enough probably.
Well, the most important thing was not only did... Well, Dink won the round, but they only survived with 2 players. So 3 of them have to rebuy when they just forced that round. And the T's know that. So all they want to do is... They should really have bought more pistols here because they want to limit the amount of guns the CTs have for the next round, which is going to be the buy round.
Yep.
But they probably just want to focus on make sure they have all their AKs.
Yeah, so if they could have won that round on a a forced pistol or something,
It's like a guards rush.
kept them off it. But Barman's looking solid here. As Goomba sits there, he finds 1, he finds 2, doesn't find the 3rd. Jim Niso comes from behind though. Spikes, last man standing with this Tech 9.
Doesn't have the bomb though.
No, it's a bit of an awkward position. Go for the spray. He gets tagged pretty heavily, but he has no armor. So it's going to be probably another Dink win. He got sprayed down. So 14-5. That's not bad. Winning 2 rounds in a row now, and that's going to enable them to buy up again.
So yeah, so like they only had to drop 3 guns last round. So now they have to choose 2 guns this round. So it's going to be very easy for them to buy. They've still got 4 players above $1,000. And they've all got their full names, all got defuse kits, so they're happy to go. T's looking to eke out one more time to actually get... Well, they weren't even able to buy that round anyway.
More Tech 9s on the board for Bald Crew this time. No armor, no grenades. All Tech 9s, 1 P250.
What's keen?
Rockford is going to throw a good grenade down, and he throws them all down. Jim Niso finds 3. Will it be enough to find any more? He doesn't. He goes down, but was that an incendiary that was burning them a little bit? So they should be pretty good as they walk inside. Goomba is ready for them though. A good little spray down. They only lose 1 member.
That was so close. Spikes managed to just get that bomb down. But yeah, no, you're right. Awesome round from Dink. Like, surviving with 4 players. Forget about the bomb. They've got money racking up now.
Yeah, it could be the comeback train they need. This is more the Dink that we were expecting in this game.
Yeah.
They've looked a bit slow so far.
Hey, isn't this what we saw from Goomba and Jim last leg on Cobblestone when they came back from like, what was it, 14-1 down or something? Was that not... That might not have actually been Cobble, actually. That might have been like Mirage. It was Mirage.
Yeah.
They were 14-1 down and they came back 16-14. They definitely have it. Composure in this team. They're a bunch of oldies. They know how to play this
Jim
game.
Niso's been around for a long time. Be looking back to turn back the clock with this performance.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get in, of course.
One-way smoke there by Big.
You can always count on JKS to be pretty composed.
Yeah, he's got that experience now to know.
And Bigfoot has been playing out of his skin in some of these other matches today. I'm not quite sure what he's on at the moment, but he's been playing very good. One of the better players that we saw in the final map on Cache, where it was Dink versus 1UP. So we've seen a bit of a push onto B just from one of these members, which is Mungo.
I think Mungo's just trying to make the CTs drop all their nades down on that choke point. Is that the first Molotov up? Yeah, so they know that.
It's a lot of money to waste on nothing. See a bit of a push coming through. Elim is going to get sprayed down, though. Just got flashed at the right time. And Jim Nisa also finds one on Denirox. Do they find any more on this one? It's a nice little nade. It's going to be Mont going for the 1v1 with Jim Nisa. But Jim Nisa finds another. He's been playing that Archers pretty well, actually. And a good spray down here. Mungo, last man standing. Where is he? He's coming in. He does have the bomb, but he is against 4. So probably
He's got no time.
not even going to make an attempt with 5 seconds left on the clock. And this will be another round win for Dink.
Yep, so that's 3 in a row now. Pressing all the wrong buttons on his keyboard. So yes, that's 4 rounds in a row now. Okay, so there was still... okay, so yeah, so he's managed to win out with 2... Only one bomb has been planted in the last 4 rounds, so... Money's not being amazing for the T's yet. They're on their 4-round loss bonus now, so... Any round they keep losing after this, they'll still be able to buy.
So they're actually in a pretty good position, old Dink, if they want to try and come back. They have the perfect opportunity. AK buys only not a lot of grenades and not full armor for Mon either, so not a bad start though as they find one frag onto Gomez. Not quite sure where it was.
That was
Probably
Top Nana.
Top Nana. But it is a 4v5 now, but Mungo is pretty low. And they are in position to hold on this one. Only one member left holding that B side, which is JKS, to be fair. He's looking to rotate, but he doesn't quite want to commit yet because they don't know where all the members are. The bomb's still pretty much unaccounted for, but it is looking to come through this mid area. They're going to send 4 through at the same time. And it is a slow shift walk style push. And it looks like Spikes is going to run into the other way and try and make a bit of noise, but decides to fall back the last second because it looked like Jim Nisa actually rotated across, but it's not a bad little hold here for Goomba, but he does find one, goes down, but Jim Nisa comes across and finds his own. Spikes also found JKS, so he's off the board. And a good plan here, and they've got the 2v3. And
There's a 2v2 on the A side because Spikes is all the way on the other side. So
yeah, Jim Nisa actually...
Oh, he killed his teammate!
Killed.
What was he thinking?
Well,
then
that's the second time.
In this match?
No, that was a different team. It was Joe Lambert. Joe Lambert team killed.
He killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I have a question about that after this.
Okay. But we are seeing Dink. That was actually a round they probably should have won. And it just sort of fell apart. And that's going to be match point now.
The problem was that they didn't have the intel over the map. They had no one left to top mid to see if there was anyone pushing mid on the B side. So they... You saw JK, you were commenting JKS was in the middle, like no man's land. He had to rotate through main, and he wasn't sure if he needed to stay on site. Then he had 2 players actually try to rotate to him, and it'll allow the T's to come up through jungle and get that bomb down in A.
Yeah, so we've actually got 15-7. Match point for Ball Crew in this first semi-final best of 3 here. We've got Brisbane for the Battle of Brisbane. Still opportunity to come down if you're in the area. We've got semi-finals and a grand final to come. We can have a 6 PM grand final if we can. Actually, Gomez just burns to death, stands and jumps on top of the molly. Probably a little bit too much because he just dies. But definitely looking like Dink's going to drop this map now. Not looking good for them. Gomez actually takes down, goes down to Mungo. So it was actually Spikes that died on the molly, not
It was Gomez's molly.
Yeah. That was my bad. But we are seeing...
Mungo is looking for this JKS.
Oh, went for the spray. It was pretty close, but not enough to find him.
Gumba's called, he's seen 2 in mid. He's got 3 on the A side now to hold it down.
No smokes left for the CTs either. So try and hold this one. A couple of mollies left. That is about it.
Mungo's really going for that pick. He's not getting much. JKS knows how to play this. He's picky enough just to slow him down, but he's not giving his pick just too easily.
It's a sneaky position. If he realises there's 2, though, he could be in a bit of trouble. Goom actually finds one, so not a bad start here. He's going to find one. The bomb goes down, actually. Good spray.
That was really well done. He's taken 2 down. He's put this in a 3v1. Nerox, he might only just be able to get this bomb down.
He'll get the bomb down for sure, but will he be able to hold the round? He's getting sprayed pretty effectively.
Nerox last man standing, holding out this one. Can he seal the match? Doesn't look like it. So the bomb going to be defused, and we take this one for another round.
Yep, so again, this is a win a round 1 loss. So Bold Crew, they only won the 1 round. They haven't built any momentum. They had 3 people survive in the round though, so they should be able to buy 3 people combined in their team. Let's see if they actually go for it though.
Yeah, we've actually got 15-8 now, and buys, no buys for the T side, so that's
Nope,
yeah,
they've
that's
gone
going to be rough.
3 with head armor and everyone with pistols, yeah.
Yeah, as you said, so
And they're going for their classic carpet push. And Bigfoot's going to like this, mop up some easy frags.
he's going to get the smoke off. Wait for them to all walk out this door if they decide they're just holding back the trolley. You can hear him.
Oh, but Spikes!
Wow. He actually gets him. Spikes into sight, finds another one. Good force buy here from Bold Crew. The bomb's down. Only 3 left for Dink.
This round's just 10 on its head.
Goomba finds one though. Mungo going down. The Dink have to make a play if they want to keep in this game. But Nerox just walks behind him, takes it down with the P250. Goomba is getting in there. Couple of members left. Goomba finds another one. There's only 1 member left alive. JK, yes, he's on site, but the bomb's in a good position to be defended out in the open, and that will be game. GG, full time.
16-8, well done to Bold Crew. They really, they started so well in that first half, even though that Dink are a good team who can grind rounds back, they weren't able to pull it in.
So yeah, we've actually got 16-8 for that first map. We've also got the score of the other semi-final. If you can see in chat, one of the members posted it here. Hype beating one up 1-0 in that map, so that'll be interesting to see. Apparently they're 9-4 up on the second map, whichever that is. So season they won, Dust 2 in full effect over there at the moment. We're
Do we know who's on what side on that map?
No.
Okay, so
but we'll be seeing map 2 of this semi-final very shortly on Mirage.
Yeah, that should be another interesting map. Can't wait to see Goomba and Jim on Mirage again.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
been a
they
while.
can show. Hopefully they start CT side. Hopefully we can see them bring a huge half.
They need to get the early advantage after that performance.
They're gonna want to. If they have to come back, if they lose 14 rounds again, like they did on the last Mirage, I doubt they're gonna have the mentality to come back. They're a strong team, but it's gonna be very tough for them to bring it all the way back after that first map.
Okay, guys, so we're going to take probably the shortest of breaks, probably about 5 minutes, and we'll be back real soon for Game 2.
I'll see you soon.